Okay, we're getting ready to do our 28-point inspection for a standard house wash. And what we have here, I call the dry box. We call this the dry box because this is all of our tape and our safety coverings for electrical outlets and for stained doors and for anything else that we might want to cover with plastic to keep the soap off of it. This red soap or this red tape here, this is for bricks, blocks, concrete, stucco. We do not use this on regular paint because it will peel the paint back off of it. This yellow tape we don't use very often. This is for taping to like stained doors, nice finished wood. And generally what I'll do with this is tape this to the wood and then put some extra plastic up and tape it over that. The tape that we use the most is this blue tape. So I'm grabbing a blue tape. I'm grabbing a roll of trash bags to cover lamps and anything else. And then I also have here just a roll of plastic in case we find something we need to cover that the garbage bag will not fit. And that stuff is all stored in here. These are our shower curtain caps. So I'll grab a handful of these and put them in the bag. These work great for covering electric doorbells, smaller lamps, and all kinds of other things. So we're gonna walk up to the house now and we'll get an example of covering this up. We're gonna walk over here and check our detergent test. So every house we do, when we're using the chlorine-based algicide, we do a test spot to make sure the paint's okay. So let's walk over here, gang. So we sprayed some soap here about 10 minutes ago. We know that it's okay to wash the house with our chlorine-based algicide. We've already taken a picture of that on the 28-point inspection form. And that one you'll get trained by your lead for that. So we're gonna start here over on the porch. We're looking for damage. We're looking for anything that the homeowner might think that we did. And so we're just kind of pre-existing damage inspection. So we got this Ring doorbell. That's what these are perfect for. Wrap the shower curtain cap on there. I like to tie it in a little knot to keep it tight. And that'll hold by itself as long as I don't blast it with a pressure washer. So we've got an outlet here. Our soap is much more highly conductive than regular soap. So come here, Alex. See the seal on this? See the gasket? How there's some space in there? I don't like the looks of that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go like this. We're gonna cover these with that. Keep the water out of there. And then just to be safe, we could probably wrap some tape over that. But just to be safe and make it look good, we're gonna pop one of these on there. And then I'm gonna pull off a piece of tape there. And we're gonna tuck that in there. Now there's no way we're gonna, okay, I lost a little control there, so we're gonna use a little more tape. I want that to not pop loose when I'm spraying. Okay, good deal. Now we're gonna check this. This screen door is closed, so we're gonna go ahead and leave it. This brass, if it's brand new, will cover it, but this one's old and beat up. It'll give it a burnished color when we spray the soap on it. This porch has packages on it. We're gonna take those, we're gonna put them out on the sidewalk so they don't get wet. So you can grab those, Alex, and set them out there by that tree. Now for the mailbox, this is a good example why we need the garbage bags. We actually have two sizes of these. I've got smaller ones, and then this is a medium one. This is perfect for this. I'm gonna come up here, And this way, if there's any mail in there, it doesn't get wet and it's not going to get any water in it when the mail comes tomorrow if they already got it today. If the mailman comes or someone's delivering a package while we're cleaning, we ask them to set it over there, and the mailman will usually just bring the mail back the next day. So I'm going to squeeze that on there. There we go. So that doesn't look real pretty, but it is covered. And like when we're doing this stuff too, I mean, you can see how I kind of went tight to it. We want enough tape to have it to stick, but still look clean and not have tape all over the place. I mean, I've had people tape something like that and they've got the full width of the tape and big, keep them tight and clean. Okay, so we're going to keep walking our house here. Now, this house has storm windows. See the old storm windows? Like these ones? I've already talked to the homeowner. He knows we're going to get water behind him, and we're not doing the windows here. We'll get more training on that later. We're going to walk back here. So when we get around wood like this, being we have a remote control and we can go on water, we get this wet first. And the reason is then the soap won't make it turn color. If we do accidentally do that, we have to soap all of it because we can't leave it looking, half and half. Okay, so see how this lamp has the bulb pointing up? That means the electrical contact is right there. I never trust these. When the lamps are pointed down, a lot of times we can skip them. Something else that we're looking for though, see if you look right here, Alex and Marlena, you can see a little bit of air coming there. So what I'd like to do with these to stay on the safe side, I'll just grab a piece of tape, come up here, and kind of, you'd be surprised how much more conductive our soap is than regular water. Something that won't pop a socket with water will with our soap. Okay, and so, like I said, these ones that are pointing up like that, and how I know this, I washed my own house and I have lamps similar to that, and I thought, it's my house. I could take a shortcut if I want. And it popped the socket, and I had it popped, clipped the breaker. 3 days later, I tried it again. It did it again. We ended up taking the lamps off and had to replace it. And so, no shortcuts, even if you're washing your own house. So I've learned the hard way. So we'll put that on there. These are great for like that. And that'll be fine. You know why? We're not going to directly spray that. We're going to spray around it and it'll be fine. So Alex, I'm going to let you go ahead and see that, how I showed you there? You can pop that on there. Here's some tape and then cover the keyholes. Yeah, come over here and you can film him doing that, Marlena.
Is that like...
Yeah, I'll show you.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, and you can just use tape too. I mean, you'll get quicker at it. This is how I do it. I'll pull it down like that, Alex. See how it's still kind of on the side? And then when you spin it around a little bit like that, you can get a knot in there. And you know what? You don't have to do that. If it's quicker for you to just put the plastic on there and tuck it up and run the tape, that's okay too. The reason I do that, I've washed so many, if you leave stuff hanging, you got it fills up with water. So now, since we have a little bit hanging out still from my method there, you can just put a little piece of tape there. and then cover the keyholes. Okay, so we got that lamp. We're gonna walk back here. See, this is gonna clean up really nice. Okay, so we can't reach those. So these ones, Alex, excuse me. So what we've got here, we've got his Wi-Fi outlet. We've got an old outdoor lamp. We can't reach that, and generally those are safe. Now, say if you've seen a lamp sitting there like that one, anytime you see like where a bulb would screw in, that's a hot socket and we have to cover them. We would grab a ladder, put a ladder there and put some tape over it. Those are good. We're gonna call those good though. And then the homeowner,
this electric thing.
those are okay too.
Okay.
Yep, those are okay. They're taped up in the, but that's a good question. This is low voltage stuff. We generally don't cover that stuff. Now, if you see it's like popped open and if it looks like it needs to be covered, then go ahead and cover it. We'd rather err on the side of safety, but that one's looking pretty good. Okay, so this is all good. We got our lamp covered, got our doorknob covered. I see another one here I almost missed the first time. And that's recessed, but Alex, I don't trust that thing. So what I'm gonna say is put a piece of tape around the top of that just to be on the safe side. And it's so, you'll see that, you'll get your house all filled up and inspected and there's always something popping up. So you go get a quick shot of that, Marlena. So we just had Alex, just to be on the safe side, we noticed this and we covered it up. Make the tape stick, you rub it a little bit. Okay. And yeah, you could leave that gate open till we leave. This is more low voltage stuff. That's a good eye though, Alex. Like I said, that one's probably secure. That has something to do with his phone or his internet, and it looks secure to me. And it's low voltage, so we're gonna call that good. See those black lines? See how those are black? That's dirt. It looks like a piece of tape, huh? But that's not part of our inspection. I was just pointing that out. Okay. We got more low voltage stuff. That's fine. It's pretty new. I'm not gonna mess with it. We've got an outdoor speaker here. Those are generally fine. I don't cover those. Might be his dryer vents. Okay, so see, generally when the lamps are facing down, I don't cover them, but I don't like the looks of that, as I think it could leak, and so just to be safe, we're gonna cover those with bags. If this was a new lamp though and they're facing down, yeah, same thing with that, Alex. And then here's go ahead and cover his Ring doorbell. Good, yep, there you go. Go ahead and cover his Ring doorbell right here. Yeah, I just don't, we're not gonna chance it with those. That looks. good. Yeah, that looks good. So what I've done, Alex, I put the bag on this. If you look right here, it's just barely hanging out. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run my plastic up to there, and then I'm gonna take a piece of tape here. I'm just gonna come down like this so I'm not hitting the sticky side, and then I'm gonna kind of find that area right there. And so we got the lamp covered, and then we got some sticky there to keep it off the edge. And then looks like we got 2 more lamps to cover here. That one looks pretty tight, so we're still gonna bag it. I don't like the looks of it. You go check the other one, Alex. You can put a bag on it. If you see any air on that, then pull the bag up, put some tape on it. Gosh, I might. With these, sometimes, Marlena, you're spraying and they pop loose. I might put a piece of tape around that so I don't blast it loose. Did it look tight? Well, I was just telling her I'm gonna go like this. Sometimes you'll spray by these and they blow all over the place. So just to keep this kind of tight. Yeah, that looks good. Good eye, Alex. Okay, looks like we got one more thing here. We don't want to short circuit that. So same as the Ring doorbells. Pop that on there. And see, this is what I was saying you can do, Alex, if you don't want to tie them in a knot. You just kind of bunch that up there and tuck it up with the tape. And there, that's on there good. And then I'm still gonna, it's just like you spray by these and they don't have tape, you blow them, they okay, great. So now we're done with this house, the pre-inspection. You can cut it.